players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball, the bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Gone! Yeah! What a ball to bowl first up.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yes, keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Marsh takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah, mate.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Perfect technique and placement.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Misses everything.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Over. Australia are 1 for 10. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
A bit of shape on that ball, but very full. Not often you see loose deliveries like that not being punished.
Yep. No.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keepers.
Chance.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Absolutely nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it! Yep.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Saudi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
Needs a direct hit.
Yeah!
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Okay.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh, yeah, it's nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Oh, yeah, it's nice bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Catch it!
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Smith didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Bolt is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Right out of the middle.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Stoinis, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
No!
Could be close.
Just threw the shot too early.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Timed that brilliantly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Could be gone if only they had hit. This could be out.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Finds the edge. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 76. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch it!
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Neesham from the press box end.
Hey! Yes, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Catch!
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these
That's
two.
the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Hey! Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Oh, well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Timed that perfectly.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Good bit of timing there.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Super piece of timing.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep. Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
24 runs added in that over. Australia are 4 for 145. Mitchell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yep. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's off the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. Yep. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Brilliant shot, that.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
End of the over. Australia are 4 for 166. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Santner to bowl the last over.
Yep.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Smith has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Some adjustments to the field.
Misses everything.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Power and precision in that shot.
Yeah.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 179 runs. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Guptill got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery, maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was tough
On this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nicely played.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Over. New Zealand are none for 27. Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack for Australia.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot. Great timing.
That ball was just an invitation by return of post. Stark will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
Misses.
No.
That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper.
End of the over. 10 off it. New Zealand are none for 37. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Pads that one.
No! I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. Good ball. Yep. Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was...
That's the over. New Zealand are none for 47.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Great ball.
Guptill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait on it.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Nice shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Zampa into the attack now from the press box end. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Just threw the shot too early.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that. Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Williamson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
For 73.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Into the attack.
Oh, nice ball.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Oh, good ball.
Brilliant diving stop.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
10 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 1 for 83.
Yes. No,
Doesn't beat the
no.
infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper. Oh!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Hit that hard. Nailed it.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Warner from the university end.
Yes. No! Yep. That's it.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Wait there. Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Good bit of timing there.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Beaten on the drive.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Yes. Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
And that brings up to 50 partnership for these two.
Maxwell coming into the attack from the press box end. Super piece of timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Guptill is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely down on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
A change in the bowling for the final over. Marsh coming on from the university end. That's right off the meat of the bat.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Oh my word, what a catch. The hang time on that one.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. They'll get at least one.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win,